Well, our trip to the Speedway didn't go quite as planned. Um, the fella that ended up asking us to leave, um, you know, I think if we would have taken a little more care to just be a little more stealthy, we would have had a little more success, could have stayed in there a little longer. When I first heard the guy coming, I figured that he knew we were there and he was coming to make us leave, but in hindsight, I realize now that he was just moving some hay bales around that they had stored there in the infield. If, when I heard him, if we would have taken some measures to not be seen, which we could have, we probably could have stayed in there for quite a bit longer. And after the guy got the hay bale, he was gone for quite a while. I saw him way down the road later on. So, our mistake. But he was the son of the caretaker who's been there since 1946, I think he said. So, they probably have a pretty good handle on what goes on inside that place. That being said, he did say we could go back. Well, he did not say we can go back. He said that if we would have asked his father, who's the caretaker, they would have given us a grand tour, I think was his words. So maybe we'll go back in a week or two and see if we can't get a special tour of the place. Maybe they won't remember who we are, or I could just start off with a nice, sincere apology that usually goes a long ways. Our next adventure, I don't know what that's going to be. There's a few things here in North Carolina that we've been wanting to do. They filmed the Hunger Games here, so that whole city, what was it called, District 9 in the movie, that's all here in North Carolina. I guess it's an old abandoned town or something that one fellow owns, but I hear it's not open to the public anymore. Also, there is something to do with whirligigs, those funky spinning things that my wife's been talking about. I don't know, I haven't really been paying much attention to the whirligig thing. It's called the Acid Park. That's what it's called. It's called Acid Park. I'm going to look into that. We'll see what Acid Park is all about. And what else? There's the trains and the bus that crashed in the movie, the Harrison Ford movie, The Fugitive. I guess there was a big scene in that. I'll have to go rewatch it, where a bus crashed into a train or the other way around. And I guess the wreckage is still there. I guess I'm thinking the movie was made 25 years ago or longer. But the wreckage is still there. I'm not even sure where that is. I want to say that's down near Charlotte, maybe a little west of Charlotte. So the North Wilkesboro Speedway. I'm glad we got in there. Glad that I discovered that just driving up down the road a few weeks ago. Like I said, I'd seen it for years, but I didn't know what it was. We took the time to scope it out, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So, anyways, I just wanted to say hey, and till next time.